Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Anything Blows. My name's Enrique, and nothing makes me more proud than having a West Ham fan on the channel. Now, for the first time after knowing this man for almost a year, George Liddard, how you doing, my brother?
I'm good. You know, we've been meaning to do this interview for a while. Our paths just haven't crossed, but we're here tonight, and yeah.
God's plan, and we're here tonight. So, talk about that there. You're fighting S.A. Smith. It was scheduled to be the co-main event, but Tony does need a little bit of a break, so it's one prior co-main event. How are you feeling, and what do you know about your opponent? He knocked down Alfie Gaskin, beat Alfie Gaskin, drew with Wilson Bent, or do you not even read into your opponent?
Listen, I've had a little look at him. I've seen what I need to see. Look, he's a game guy. He's going to come to win. He can probably dig a little bit, but listen, I can dig a bit, and I got a granite head, so I'm looking forward to this. You know, the quality of opposition I'm sparring, you know, I'll be honest, it's probably levels above this guy. So look, he's dangerous for as long as he's in there. I'm going to be there to fight, and I'm going to be there to win. And, you know, I'm going to come out with a W for sure.
And as you said on another interview, Bass had a granite chin, but usually you take the heads off.
Listen, Bass had a granite chin. I beat him comfortably over the 6 rounds. He was a tough guy. I'll pass that test. I've had someone coming at me hard for 6 rounds. If he wants to do that tonight, listen, if he wants to walk onto my shots all night, he can. But I'm telling you, I've really felt a new power come into my hands these last few camps, having the right hand there proper as well. You know, it's going to be a very hard night's work for him. And I don't see him make it past the 6.
And I want to talk about that there. Do you ever envision a knockout when you go into fights? Because when you were 3-0, 3 knockouts, where did the knockout power come from?
Do you know what? It's not even that the knockout power. It's just I place the shots, I time them. You know, when someone's there and they bring it, I land it on the chin. I'm accurate, I'm precise, and I do punch hard. You know, and over the last kind of 6 months, I've developed that power even more. You know, I'm coming into my prime now. I'm 22. So look, if he wants to walk onto shots, be my guest. But I don't think he knows how to fight any other way than that. So
I love to hear that. And you fought at big venues. You fought at Wembley. We always talk about it as Brits, the US debut, the American debut. How was it fighting in Vegas?
Mate, great opportunity. You know, very pleased to have I think it was my sixth fight there. Great opportunity. I learned a lot from that. Tough camp in LA. Was out there for 4 weeks prior, away from family, away from my girlfriend. Like, listen, it was tough. We had to make sacrifices, but you know, I got the W. Wasn't my best performance by any means, but I beat an unbeaten fighter out there. Same record as a guy in boxing tonight, funnily enough. So, yeah, I'm sure it'll be the same again, but this time it's going to be a bit more devastating.
100%. I love that. And talk about that there. You're doing a hill sprint. How was that Vegas experience?
Oh, mate, Vegas was unbelievable. Listen, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm sure I'd love to do it again, but to say I've done it this early in my career, you know, I'm very grateful for that. Grateful to God, grateful to my manager, and grateful to all my team, you know, who make these opportunities happen. So, I'm all welcoming for, you know, challenges and boxing abroad. So yeah, let's do it.
I love the cross chain. I love the teeth, and I love the looks. Good looking.
Thank you, brother.
I got to talk about that. So I want to take you back. Just before I let you go, what's been your favourite fight today?
My favourite fight to date?
Until
probably
tonight.
The Bass fight. It's got to be the Bass fight. That 6-round war at the O2.
Ooh,
people are calling it fight of the night, and to have that on an AJ card, you know, that's saying something. So yeah, what a war, and you know, I'm sure maybe we'll do it again sometime down the line for a belt or something.
People remember that because of you. At the Indigo next week, Bass is fighting Ollie Edwards. How do you see that going?
Listen, if Bass turns up how he did against me, I'm sure he's going to cause a lot of people problems. He was a hard guy, kept coming. Listen, if he can get working and stay on it. I don't really know that Ollie Edwards, so I can't comment too much, but I'm sure it'll be an interesting fight.
And where did the desire come from for George Liddard to become a professional boxer?
Since I was young, my dad loves this sport. You know, I had no choice other than boxing, but it's just so happens I fell in love with it too. So very grateful, you know, to be able to call myself a professional boxer and to live my dream out day in, day out.
And last few questions, just want to let you go. Where did the nickname the Billericay Bomber come from? Because it's self-explanatory, though.
Well, you know, I started knocking people out, and it just kind of stuck. The Billericay Bomber. Tony actually called me the Billericay Bulldozer once, but thought Bomber had a better ring to it. So, and it's just kind of stuck since. You know, as long as I keep knocking people out, I'm sure the nickname can stay.
And just talking about that Bass fight, I remember when you left, I shouted irons a few times and you done irons.
I see you.
I remember that, and West Ham, nothing prouder than that. Just before I let you go, when you're going to sell out the London Stadium?
Oh, someday it's got to happen. I've spoke to some people who are at West Ham, and I said one day I'm going to sell this place out, and I'm sure, you know, we can do it somewhere down the line. Massive fight, all the belts, I want it. London Stadium.
And how proud have you been for the last 3 years being in the Europa League, putting us with the world's biggest name?
Mate, it's gutting not to be in Europe this year, you know, coming into this season, but we've had some great ups and downs over the last few years, and I'm a hammer through and through no matter how the results go. So Yeah, irons
You got it
forever.
on your shirt. Irons forever.
Exactly.
I love that. You've got the Billy Rifke bomber on the back. And just before I let you go, what's your final message to your supporters? Because look, Jimmy Sains has sold the king of Brentwood. I call him now. He sold a bucket load of tickets. That's going to stick. You sold a bucket load of tickets. The Essex boys have taken over the Brentwood Centre. And what's your final prediction? And also, what's your message to fans? Like everyone that's watching on the live stream on YouTube and come out here tonight.
Listen, I'm not looking for the knockout, but I see it happening for sure. I can't give a round. It could come early, could come late, but yeah, Jimmy to knock his opponent out as well. We both train so hard. So yeah, I'm grateful for everyone coming out. You know, those that can't make it, watching at home. We've sold a lot of tickets in this place, me and Jimmy. So I'm sure it's gonna be a big reception when we come out. So grateful to each and every one of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Billy Rifke bomber and the fighting pride of West Ham and Essex as well, Liddard. God bless, my man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.